What if I told you I have a theory that could change everything for Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers? You're going to want to listen to this. As of right now, 2 years is all the Edmonton Oilers have left with Connor McDavid. 2 years, that's it! But what if the greatest player on the planet didn't want to leave, but realized the only way to save the team that drafted him was to pretend he did? It sounds like an absolute sports movie conspiracy theory. It sounds like something that would get a general manager banned from hockey for life. But if you look closely at the strict wording of the NHL Collective Bargaining Agreement, there is a terrifying galaxy brain loophole that could instantly turn the Edmonton Oilers from being a decent team to an immediate contender for years to come. They have an elite, generational superstar, but the modern salary cap is a brutal equalizer. Building a championship depth chart with zero cap space and a depleted cupboard of draft picks is nearly impossible. So how do you fix it? You don't clear cap space, you pull off an asset laundering scheme. Imagine this scenario. Next offseason hits and a bomb drops on the hockey world. Connor McDavid has officially requested a trade out of Alberta. The hockey universe goes into an absolute meltdown. Fans are mourning, local radio stations are crying, and every single GM in the league starts liquidating their entire franchise just to put together an offer. But what they don't know is that they're walking straight into a trap, because McDavid is on a highly team-friendly contract relative to his actual on-ice value. The return for trading him would be the single biggest haul in NHL history. We aren't talking about a normal superstar trade. We're talking about a king's ransom, a desperate big market team looking to save their franchise will push every single chip into the center of their table. What could a McDavid trade look like? Well, I chefed up some trades just to give you an idea. It's been talked about for so long. Connor McDavid to Toronto. So how about this? Connor McDavid for Gavin McKenna, Easton Cowan, their 2028 second and a 2029 first and second. Or maybe McDavid for Wyatt Johnson, Issa Lindell, Jake Ottinger, and a 2027 first. And lastly, Connor McDavid for Ivan Demidov, Josh Anderson, a 2027 first and second and 2028 first rounder. And I understand there is a chance that a team might be willing to even give up more assets, but for the purpose of this exercise, let's just go with these trades. Whether these are realistic or not, I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. The Oilers would be able to get valuable assets for years to come. But now that hypothetically the trade has gone through, I'm just going to use the Maple Leafs trade for example. Let's get this theory back on track. McDavid arrives at his new destination, and he does exactly what he always has. He dominates, he scores 130 points, sells out the arena, and drives insane jersey sales. But because that team traded away their entire core and future draft capital to get him, they can't win. They are top-heavy, exhausted, and stuck in mediocrity. McDavid plays out his short-term contract, single-handedly draining his new team's assets while elevating them just enough to miss out on a high lottery draft pick. And then the clock hits zero. This is where the master plan enters phase 2. July 1st, free agency. Under the NHL rules, once a player's contract expires, they become an unrestricted free agent. They owe absolutely nothing to the team they were just traded to. Legally, they can sign a contract with any of the 32 franchises in the league. And guess who just spent the last year hoarding elite prospects, clearing cap space, and holding a mountain of draft picks thanks to that historic blockbuster trade? You guessed it. The Edmonton Oilers. While McDavid was away, Edmonton weaponized those traded draft picks and prospects. They used them to stock up their cupboards, or they traded them for elite defensive depth and goaltending. Now, July 1st hits. McDavid walks into free agency, completely ignores every other offer, and signs a brand new contract right back where he started, right here in Edmonton. Now you might think, wait, isn't there a rule against this? Yes and no. The NHL does have rules against tag-along trades where a team reacquires a player they just traded away within the same season. But if a player plays out the entirety of his contract, hits the open market on July 1st as a true UFA, and chooses to sign back with his original team, the NHL front office literally cannot stop it. To block it, the league would have to prove collusion, which is nearly impossible to do. If McDavid simply says, "I wanted to try a new city, it didn't work out, and I decided to come home." Look at the absolute monster this creates. The Oilers didn't just get their generational superstar back for nothing. They kept Leon Draisaitl, they kept Evan Bouchard, but now their depth chart is absolutely terrifying. The roster players they got in the McDavid trade are still on the team. The prospects they acquired are making an impact on entry-level deals. They essentially forced another franchise to pay for their entire supporting cast. Is this the ultimate asset laundering scheme in sports history? You use your most valuable asset to rob another franchise blind, let that asset temporarily depress their franchise, and then bring that asset back to reap the rewards of the robbery. The Oilers would instantly have the deepest, most cap compliant super team in the modern era, opening a championship window that would stay wide open for the next decade. Is it highly unethical? Absolutely. Would Gary Bettman and the NHL front office have an absolute heart attack trying to find a loophole to veto the contract? Without a doubt. It would completely break the league and change how front offices view trades forever. But if it actually happened, if a player pulled off the ultimate reverse heist just to save his franchise and win a cup, how would history view him? Would he be considered an absolute hockey genius or the greatest villain the sport has ever seen? And there we have it. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Like, what are your thoughts? I know, before you say, you're an idiot, Trev. Before you say it, I know it's coming. This would never happen. You're stupid. What are you doing? What are you thinking? I get it. It is a theory. And I like doing these kind of videos, man. I think this is fun. I like to, expand in this. And my mind always wonders, what if this happens? What if that happened? I look back to 10 years ago. What if this happened? So it's an extreme hypothetical, a theory that I thought of when I was on the toilet, to be completely honest. But all jokes aside, I don't think this would ever happen. But if it did, I really think this is the only way. This is the only way that it would make the Oilers back to contender status. I don't think they're going to win a cup with the roster that they have now, like this upcoming season, the next season, unless something crazy happens, unless a player demands to play with Connor and Leon. I really, really don't see it. So to me, this is their last hope. If something like this were to happen, it would absolutely bring them back to contender status, and it would be unreal. It really would. How fascinating would that be? Could you imagine? Has there ever been anything like this? Has there been? I don't think so. Yeah, so that's today's video, guys. I'm very, very curious. What do you have to say? Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Thanks for all the continued support. So as you can see, I haven't uploaded in probably 10 days. A little bit more than that even, but I spent quite a bit of time with this one. So if you're new to the channel, you like this type of content, I'm going to be taking some time to upload more videos like this. I like these kind of videos. I truly do. I think that's how I grow the channel. And when the regular season starts, I do reaction videos, breaking news videos and all that. But when it's off season, I really want to do more videos like this. And so it takes a little bit of time for sure, but I love doing these videos. And if you're new to the channel, if you could leave a like, I really, really hope that this video does well. And if it doesn't, well, you know what? Tough titty. That's okay, because I'm going to still continue to do these type of videos regardless of the numbers. So what do you guys think? And yeah, so much has happened. If you made it this far, yeah, the video's done. I just want to quickly list off a few things. But at work, it's been awesome. EST, I'm now pretty well co-hosting, I believe. Probably be making an announcement come September, I think was when it'll be more set in stone. But I'm getting my reps in now. If you like Oilers talk, definitely go check out Edmonton Sports Talk. I'll be hosting some shows in the noon o'clock hour, 12 to 1, with Dustin Nielsen, Joaquin Gage, Reed Wilkins, people that I've listened to for quite some time. Like, honestly, it's been pretty intimidating, but I'm having fun with it. And so, like everything, just give me time, and I promise I will be unreal. I like to think that I'm above average at most things that I do. It's kind of where I got the name. If you ever wondered why above average, I thought, well, it goes a little more into it, but I was just like, I'm above average at most things, above average, let's do that. And I kind of like the name. It's catchy maybe a little bit. So yeah, just give me some time, and you know, this time next year, I feel like I'll be a lot better as a host. But I'm still doing okay, and a huge shout out to this channel, my channel, Above Average. It's helped me out a lot. I've grown so much watching my first few videos, and just being like, that is not the case anymore. I feel like I can talk decently. Is that even a word? Well, that kind of was ironic because that wasn't even a good sentence. But yeah, I've definitely got a lot more comfortable, and I'm having a lot more fun. And in my opinion, hosting is way easier than co-hosting. I like you know, navigating conversation as opposed to answering questions. So yeah, so that's that. And yeah, if you made it this far, guys, thanks for all the continued support. Really, really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely crushing it. I love you guys. And it is that time of the video, brought to you by www.timetrackers.ca, where they work around the clock for you. It's an Alberta-based company with clocks all over Canada. You want a nice big black clock like that, go check them out, www.timetrackers.ca. And without further ado, the most liked comment in my previous video, it was on Darnell Nurse, sayonara, brother. And let's see, what was the most liked comment in this video? Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, this is good. It got a lot of comments, so thank you for that, as always. This one. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. This is a funny name. @Deeks Insider. I didn't have Bowman getting an A grade on free agency day one on my bingo card. That got 16 likes. Yes. Yeah, great job, man. That's a good comment. I love that. Very, very funny. Thank you, Deeks Insider, for the comment. Really, really appreciate it, guys. You guys are the absolute best. I promise I'll try to be a little bit more quick on my next video, but expect more videos like this to come. And what was I going to say? Yeah, just with my workload, it has... Not gonna lie, like, it's gone up quite a bit, right? So I'm a little bit busier, and it's just finding that energy. I talk Oilers, I talk hockey, like 7 hours, 8 hours a day. You know, I'm only on air 4 hours a day at work, but like, as soon as the mics are off, even when we're not, you know, on air, the hockey never stops. The sports talk never stops at Edmonton Sports Talk, baby. So yeah, so trying to find the energy to talk more sports by myself when I come home. It's a little tiring, not gonna lie, but I'm trying my best. So don't be average when you can be above average. I freaking love you guys. Thanks for all the continued support. I will see you in the next one. Don't be average. I just said don't be average when you can be above average. Bye.